Hey guys, real quick, this is a follow-up video, so if you haven't seen the first video, definitely go back and watch that right now. If you have seen the first video though, stay tuned because we have lots to talk about now that Lowe's will soon be able to sell Craftsman tools. Hey, first and foremost, want to give a big thank you to all of you that are watching this video right now, and any of you that have watched our previous videos. Really appreciate all of the support and feedback we've been getting. We started this channel for you guys, so if you like what we're doing, definitely consider subscribing. That being said, I want to take the time in this video to specifically address some of the questions and comments you guys had about that first video and kind of go into more detail about why we made the video in the first place. Excluding the last 5 to 10 years, most people know that Craftsman has been a leader for decades, over 90 years in the professional tool industry. Now, obviously over the last decade or so, as Sears has started to slip, so has the Craftsman brand. So the first comment many of you had was why we made the video in the first place. Craftsman and Ryobi are completely different. Comparing them doesn't make sense. Craftsman only sells hand tools. Ryobi only sells battery power tools. Craftsman's a prosumer. Ryobi's garbage. Craftsman's garbage. Ryobi has over 100 tools on their ONE+ system. Craftsman's red. Ryobi's green. No guys, first and foremost, the purpose of the video was just to keep you informed, let you know what's going on. Here on the Solely Ryobi channel, we're tool guys. We love all tools, and for the purpose of this channel have decided to focus on the Ryobi brand. But that doesn't mean we won't talk about other brands. Arguably, Craftsman is still a big name in the tool industry, and what they and other tool brands do could have ripple effects on the Ryobi brand. Our hope is the ripple effect is a positive one. High tide raises all ships. So guys, the second question comes from Gary C. He said, I didn't think Craftsman power tools were going to be sold. I thought it was just going to be hardline tools like wrenches and sockets. I don't think Craftsman power tools will ever come back to relevance again. Now, it's a great question, and I really hope you're wrong, Gary. I'd hate to see a brand like Craftsman or any big brand like that fail. Unfortunately, it happens. Hopefully it's not the case, but we'll see. Now, on the Craftsman website, you can still find their power tools. They are available. I don't know if they're in the stores, and I don't know if they're gonna make it into the Lowe's stores either, but they are still available or still featured on the Craftsman website currently. So the next question comes from Ichiban 2.0. What about the brands Lowe's already have, such as Cobalt, Porter Cable, and how will this affect those lines if Craftsman will be sold at Lowe's? It's another great question, and I think it depends on what route they decide to take with the Craftsman line. If Stanley Black & Decker decides to make it a premium brand, or do they make it a select brand just for a few tools, where they end up going with that? And unfortunately right now we don't know. That's still up in the air, but definitely something to be considered. All right guys, our last question comes from Mark Kilroy, and his question was, will TTI keep making tools for Craftsman, or will Stanley Black & Decker take over? And for those of you that don't know what Mark's talking about there, TTI, or Tektronix Industries, has made Craftsman tools in the past. Craftsman is currently not listed on TTI's website, nor are they listed on the Apex Tool Group's website, which has also made Craftsman tools in the past. I think it's most likely that DeWalt will make the tools going forward, but we'll just have to wait and see. What makes Stanley's acquisition of Craftsman so interesting is that while they haven't been a big player lately, there is still a long history with that name. And if Stanley chooses to make it their premium brand, we could see the rise of Craftsman again. However, Lowe's currently has the Cobalt brand, which as mentioned, competes directly with the Ryobi brand. So it could also go the other way, and we could see it as a lower level brand or be phased out completely. We just don't know. There are obviously still a lot of moving parts on the table here, and I don't know if anyone has all of the answers, but currently my toolbox is full of many different brands of tools, and anytime there's news about new tools or updates, I get excited, and I really hope that Stanley Black & Decker takes this opportunity to revitalize the Craftsman brand. What's happened to them over the last decade or so is just sad, and I really hope it doesn't die with Stanley Black & Decker. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, let us know by giving us the thumbs up. Also, if you hear any news about this or other tools, definitely comment below and let us know what tools you want to see next. If you want to see more of what we're doing, consider subscribing because we're uploading new videos each and every week.